You are here. You are in the. You have a white lab coat on here at R&D. First Rule Film and Broadcast Studios. You're in the R&D department. What do you got for us today?
Well, hey, we're always looking at something interesting. I'm actually bringing you something almost Jimmy Holder should bring you. It's a new sport, and it's developed over the last 16 months, and it's now finally getting funding from people like the owner of the Miami Dolphins has invested over $1 million in this. And what it is, it's the Drone Racing League. And it might sound a little bit boring because most people that have seen drones just flying externally. But what they're doing that makes it cool is they made it essentially like Star Wars pod racing, where they've affixed cameras to the front of these drones, high definition cameras, and all the pilots fly via a visor, so they sit like they're in the cockpit of this little drone. So they see what the drone is seeing. And actually what you as the audience member can see is you can pick any of the drones, see what they're seeing. And so these drones are flying around. In this case, the video we're showing in Miami Dolphin Stadium, there's a course set up where they're weaving in and out of things. They're going nearly 90 miles an hour. And you're seeing a first-person perspective as these drones are racing one another at full tilt, at full speed.
All right, hold on a second. Why would somebody want to watch some type of mechanical device go around and around and around in an oval at high speed for 2 hours?
I think a lot of people.
It's unheard of, right?
It's called NASCAR.
Yeah, and and the Drone Racing League says they get a lot of their inspiration from places like F1. But I think what's kind of interesting is that it's like right at the marriage of modern technology. Stuff like this would have been possible a couple years ago because you really need to be from that first-person perspective to make it work. And so they've been doing this for about 16 months now, and it's fascinating. And so what they do to level the playing field is that the Drone League actually provides all the drones, so they're all even. It's an even playing field. But
it's
then
a stock drone.
Players can go in and customize the settings. They can tune the settings of that same drone.
So it's like a real deal video game, kind of?
Kind of, sort of. It's funny. They keep comparing it to Star Wars pod racing. If you remember from the originals, them going real fast with this pod race, it really is kind of like
You mean like the first one where he was trying to find the middle of the Death Star to blow it up?
No, well, you're right. Most of us have forgotten about the prequels. But about the one, episode 1 with Anakin, with the little pod racing.
Okay.
It's a horrible movie, but a good example.
Okay, so where are we in this league?
Well, the league's getting pretty big now. So, like I said, they've got a lot of funding, and this year is the year that they're going live to Twitch, going live to broadcast streams, and trying to find broadcast partners. Online already at the Drone Racing League, you can watch these events live or even post. They're a lot of fun to watch after the fact.
They say that their first race this year is going to be in an abandoned mall in Los Angeles. So you can set up a course anywhere.
Exactly, and I think that's kind of the fun thing. I've watched a couple of these races. They're always in different locations that are kind of interesting. Old abandoned buildings, full stadiums, and it provides a very interesting kind of dynamic backdrop to these little drones weaving in and out, trying to not hit each other.
I bought myself a drone for Christmas, and I got to tell you that after like 2 minutes of playing with it, I got kind of bored with it.
You got bored?
Well, the little drones that they sell at retail are a little bit different than this. Same way as like a Honda Civic's different from an F1 sport, racing car.
Right.
There's a lot of, in the cheaper ones, there's no like stability, so you have to really work to fly it. And it's a kind of a pain. So I've had that same experience with some of the cheaper drones.
Oh, okay. So what I need to do is buy more expensive drones.
You buy the more expensive ones, you have a little more fun.
You got to shell out some more money, McGraw.
But
also, the battery lasts 5 minutes.
It's ridiculous. Well, even in the racing drones, the battery only lasts about 6 minutes.
So they have to have
So the course is about a 5-minute course, generally speaking.
Well, why don't they just have a pit stop and just have guys like change the wheels?
They
on
could,
these things?
you could actually see that could happen in the future. I mean, it's just connect, disconnect.
What a weird world.
Very
All right.
interesting
So
stuff.
what is this thing called now?
It's the Drone Racing League.
The Drone Racing League.
DRL.
Larry Stendebach never fails. Never fails to impress. Never fails to mystify. All right, go put your white lab coat on.
All right.
And head back to the other mad scientists around here, and we'll see you next week.
Adios.
Larry Stendebach, First Rule Film and Broadcasting Tech Talk segment. You'll find that at KTRS.com as soon as we put it up and out. 8:23 here, Big 550.